Hey guys, this is pagXcomic Master, here to give out the review and discuss few Easter eggs from the latest film of the DCEU Justice League. Please click on the bell icon to get notifications on my later videos. First of all, I would like to apologize for giving this video to you guys very late. I had to delay my YouTube work as I had a busy schedule. Coming back to the topic, I rate this movie 6 out of 10. Justice League was a movie which all the fans were waiting for like more than a decade, but according to most, had made a failed attempt at the cinemas. The original duration of the movie was supposed to be 2 hours 50 minutes, which was pretty exciting, but instead of Zack Snyder, Joss Whedon came in to do a few reshoots and deleted most of the scenes. Like he literally just removed scenes worth 50 minutes. That may be the reason why the fans' expectations had dropped down as fast as one of the Green Lanterns was killed in the movie. There are a huge amount of fun-filled and awesome scenes that were removed. You guys can check in the video's description for more details. One of the major things that disappointed me was that they even deleted few scenes which should give us certain clues about the future DC movies. If you guys have a look at one of the trailers released a few months back, we can see the Flash and one more person with the same super abilities chasing him. Given that his suit is yellow, it can be none other than the Reverse Flash. And guess what? This scene was also cut from the movie. But there is good news. The DVD version of the movie, which is the Ultimate Edition and supercut of the movie, will be available in the stores soon. This DVD contains all the deleted scenes, which would now sum up to the original duration 2 hours 50 minutes. Coming to the major point, Justice League being one of the most hyped up movies of the year, it still couldn't be considered as a flawless one, as there were few mistakes which I couldn't ignore even if I wanted to. Nobody could be even more happier and thrilled to see the resurrection of the Man of Steel. He came back from the dead in a very similar way on how Lex Luthor had converted General Zod's body into Doomsday. Now that Superman is back, people have the hopes that the crime rate and the terrorist attacks will reduce for the good. But how does the movie explain the return of Clark Kent? He just cannot suddenly appear to his colleagues in the Daily Planet and tell them,
"Hey, I died, but now I'm back."
Hope DC comes up with something to explain the return of Clark Kent. Well guys, let's talk about that fight between Superman and the rest of the Justice League members. Superman has gone rogue and then at the end he cools down by seeing the woman he loves, Lois Lane. During this scene, the totally exciting part was when Flash thought he could sneak up on Superman and by running at the speed of light, Superman would not be able to see him. And then this happens. There are many queries rising up from the fans asking, how did Bruce Wayne know that to make Superman cool down, bringing in Lois Lane is a good idea or not? Now, I have a theory that may solve that problem. If you guys have seen Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice, you surely may remember Barry Allen's message to Bruce Wayne in his vision.
It's Lois Lane! She's the key! Am I too soon?
See, now the Flash telling, "Am I too soon?" means that he attempted to time travel a day or two before making Superman come back to life. But instead, he time traveled 20 months back to give him that message. Do you guys agree or disagree with my theory? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, coming to the villain's perspective. Many of the people were excited to see a fresh villain who has never been shown at the big screen. In the comics, Steppenwolf is the servant of none other than the death and entropy himself, Darkseid. The defeat of Steppenwolf in the movie has confused many, so allow me to clear it out for you. As shown at the very beginning, the parademons attacked their prey by sensing their fear. In the end, there was only one individual who could make Steppenwolf afraid of him. That is, making Steppenwolf have fear for the first time in his life. And that was my personally favorite hero from the DC comics, Superman. So, as Steppenwolf was scared of Superman now, the parademons had sensed fear in Steppenwolf and thus attacked him. Here now I present you the Easter eggs of the movie. The official release date of Justice League worldwide was 17th November 2017. Unknown by many, there is actually a particular reason for choosing this date. In the comic world, there was a comic book called The Death of Superman which was issued in 1992, and the date was the 17th of November. At the end, Bruce Wayne and Wonder Woman come into a big mansion and Bruce demands for a large table and 6 big chairs to be put around, and Wonder Woman later adds on by saying, "but room for more." This means that they are planning to create their own Hall of Justice, which is actually famous in the comic books. Wonder Woman, telling that there should be room for more, suggests that there can be more superheroes that we can see in the big screen later, such as the Green Lantern or Shazam. The storyline of Justice League is somewhat similar to the first movie that started it all, Man of Steel. In both movies, there is an alienated evil monster who wants a piece of object and expects to turn Earth into a dark and broody planet. When every member of the Justice League decides to bring Superman back to life, Barry Allen asks if it won't go the Pet Cemetery way. This line refers to the film released 20 years back called Pet Cemetery, where a grey cat had died due to unfortunate circumstances and later came out of the grave evil. In the first end credit scene, we see Superman and the Flash getting ready for a race to decide who's the fastest man alive. This is a nod to the several times in comics and TV shows where they both challenged each other in a race. In the final end credit scene, we get to know that Lex Luthor had escaped the Arkham Asylum, and somewhere in the middle of a sea in his private yacht, he invites Slade Wilson, aka the Deathstroke, and asks him to be a part of a league of their own. This refers to a time in the comics where all the DC villains group together to be the Legion of Doom, or the term I prefer as the Injustice League. This means that in the future movies of the DCEU, which is the DC Extended Universe, there might be other add-ons such as the Bizarro, Gorilla Grodd, Black Manta, and Black Adam. You may remember Deathstroke actor Joe Manganiello from the 2002 Spider-Man movie, where he was a bully named Flash Thompson. Alright guys, that is it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Peace out and see you later. Okay, bye.